Actually, my dad convinced me that there would be cake at the end. The cake was back then not very good. It was okay, but I still enjoyed it. So what I want to share today, yeah. Before that, I would also like to thank my parents for taking me to Sunday school. Whenever they could, they took me and my brother, and from then on to now, we've seen Sunday school become what it is, and we've truly seen God's blessing firsthand. So it's been really uh, encouraging and grateful to be here. So what I want to share today is from 2016 onwards, when it was announced that Sunday school will have a technical team. So back then, consisting of the senior class boys. So back then when we got the news, we were very excited because we were going to work with mixers and wires and mics and, because we were teenage boys, we also were going to carry the big heavy stuff so we could impress the girls and our crush. So it worked out. No one was impressed, but everyone was happy that the technical team was there. But now I'm realizing that this was God's way of bringing us closer to Him. As I graduated from school, I started feeling out of place in our Sunday school. None of their fault or anyone else's, but when people think about Sunday school, they associate it with school children. And school children, I was 17, 18 at the time, so I was very self-conscious. So whenever people would ask me if I was still in Sunday school, I would say, yes, technical team, yes. So, and then moving, fast forward to, a few years, and then today and way back, a year ago. But it was only this year, though, that I started looking at things from a spiritual perspective rather than just coming to Sunday every day and setting up the mics and speaker like it was some job that I had to get done. And this didn't happen overnight. This was because of the fellowship that we share in our Sunday school. Everyone here is encouraging and supportive, in prayers with each other. So that, along with the staff, the teachers, the children, are my dear friends here, who have reminded me in their own way, whether directly or indirectly, knowingly or unknowingly, that we do this work ultimately for God. And also, I came across these two verses this year, Romans chapter 12, verses 4 and 5. It says that even though our hands and feet have different functions, they're all connected to the same body. And similarly, even though we're many in the ministry of God, we belong to one that is Christ. So with those two couple of verses and the fellowship here, I realized that it helped me reaffirm the importance of not the technical team or the worship team, but the importance of serving God in whatever capacity He has blessed us with. With that, I came to my second realization, which was about God's wonderful nature, about God's mercy and love, that He would allow a sinner like myself to come to church and come near Him and be allowed to serve Him, even though I fail Him daily. One Sunday I'm doing God's work, but the next day on Monday something else is coming out of my mouth. Even then, God has allowed me to step into His church, into His house, and serve Him in whatever way is possible. So with that, I think it removes all doubts that there are any, that God will not forgive or, reconsider our plea. I always had this, thought, and I think I would have to say fear, that God may not forgive me for some things that we do. But because He has allowed me to serve in whatever way is possible, whatever way I can, I think it removes all doubts about God's love and mercy. So Sunday school this year has also now become a sign of God's wonderful grace and nature. And finally, Corneli Pamdile, Sunday school team G, I cannot forget them. They have been so encouraging and supportive, even before I can remember, up till now. Even though people change, I think the fellowship that is in Sunday school, it's very strong and powerful, and it's something so great to witness, to be a part of. So, Nation Aire, notably, and everyone else also for supporting Sunday School in whatever way you have. This is not a Sunday School promotion for you guys to join or sign up for Sunday School, but I want to leave this sharing by saying, let us serve God in whatever way He has blessed us with. And I think we will most definitely fail, but let us not forget that He is indeed loving and merciful. Inshallah.